Hello, friends. This is your buddy Dave coming to you talking about Cool Story with David J. MacNeil, which is a podcast, of course, I have been hosting since April. Wanted to tell you that episode 17 with the great Tommy Chong is coming. I know. You've been waiting for it. I know. I promised it last week. But guess what? For a variety of reasons, one episode or one conversation turned into 2, turned into 3, turned into 4, turned into 5. And I will be chatting again with Tommy Chong tomorrow because I wanted to pick up on 2 chapters of his life that are really important to be part of this conversation. And he's been amazing, and it's been lovely. So wait for it. It'll be out in the next few days, or at least the first part. I don't know if it's going to be a 3-part or a 2-part or whatever. In the meantime, I had a chat with him today, Mr. Tommy Chong, and I asked him about the first time he smoked pot. He told me about that, and I thought, well, what the hell? I'll tell him about the first time I ever smoked pot. I'm sure my parents will love this. Yes. And by the way, I was with my friend Claude and Tom. I'll tag you on Facebook when I post this. I remember first time I ever smoked weed, I think I was 14 or 15, and I went out with a couple buddies. It was a Sunday afternoon, and we used to climb on top of schools and go get all the tennis balls and stuff off the roof. And so we climbed up on top of the school, and one of my buddies was with a guy named Claude and another guy named Tom, and one of the guys said, hey, you want to smoke a joint? And I was like, oh, yeah, sure, we'll try that out. And so we smoked a joint on the roof, which is a bad idea because then I had to figure out how to climb off the roof.
Oh, you were stuck up there for a while.
Yeah, so it took a while until finally I figured out how to climb back down. And then my buddy played a joke on me, and this is probably a joke that a lot of people have played on each other, but it scared the shit out of me. So we're walking home, and I'm like, oh, I start sweating, and I'm thinking, well, I got to go home and have dinner with my parents, and they're going to know I'm high. So now I'm nervous as hell, right? They would not approve. So we're walking home, I've got to go home and have dinner with my parents. They're going to figure out for sure. I said, how long does this last for? And my buddy Claude, without a beat, says, about 2 weeks. So I start freaking. I'm like, I got exams. I gotta try out for baseball. I got another tryout for lacrosse. I can't be high for 2 weeks, man. I got shit to do. And he did it without a beat. And he was like 14. I thought that is a genius joke to play on somebody first time they ever smoked weed.
Pure pot joke.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
So
how did the dinner go? Did you make a fool of yourself?
No, I just went home and I did that thing where I didn't talk much and I looked at my plate. I just try to be as inconspicuous as I could.
And everybody looks at you, oh, he's stoned.
Yeah, or they're just a weird teenager. Teenagers are weird anyways at that
Where
age.
was that, Toronto?
No, that was in Ottawa. I lived in
Ottawa
when I was a kid. Yeah, my dad worked for the civil service, and so we
Did you ever skate on the canal, on the river there?
Oh, yeah, all the time. We did that all the time when we were kids.
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah, Ottawa was a great place to grow up, because there's so much fun stuff to do, even in the winter, like skiing and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, they and then I love the way they had the old commissionaires. They were the police. They would, you had to behave yourself. Anybody got out of line, those commissionaires come over and shake their finger at you.
Yeah. No, it was a great place to grow up. How cool was that? Right? Lovely guy. We will chat more, and I will be putting a episode, 2 episodes, 3 episodes together. I do not know yet. I have a lot to edit. It's going to take some time, but stay with me. All right, so stay tuned for episode 17 of Cool Story with David J. MacNeil with Mr. Tommy Chong. Until then,